I'm gonna start my end cap with the seat belt. Seat belt, no cuts, no damage. Latch working properly. Now we have a fire extinguisher, ABC BC10, fully charged, safety tag up to date, pin inside. So these are reflective triangles, 6 spare fuses. Now I'm gonna do my safe start. Make sure truck's in neutral. Brakes are applied. Depress the clutch. Key to the on position. And start. Reset my slow. Now, starting with the volt meter. Volt meter must be 13 to 14 volts. Water temperature 180, not in the red. Oil pressure gauge between 35 and 75 psi. Air pressure 100 to 120 psi. Governor cuts out between 120 and 140 psi. You got your ABS light, comes on for 2 to 3 seconds after you start the truck, then it goes off. Lights. ID lights working properly. Clearance lights working properly. Low beam headlights, 250 feet range, working properly. You got your washer and wipers working properly. Wipers and arms well attached, no damage, good condition. Now you have your defrost and heat working properly. Now city horn working properly. Highway or air horn working properly. Side view mirrors well attached, clean, adjusted to me. Left turn signal working properly. Right turn signal working properly. Forward flashes working properly. High beams 500 feet range working properly. Now take a moment, look over everything, make sure you didn't miss anything. Okay, we're in good shape. Now I'm going to do my brake test, starting with the parking brake test. Make sure I have 100 to 120 psi. Depress the clutch. Truck in low gear. Release the trailer emergency brake. Ease off the clutch. Truck should shake, not move, which means my parking brake is working properly. Now I'm going to test my trailer emergency brakes. Depress the clutch. Truck in low gear. Release the parking brake. Ease off the clutch. Truck should shake, not move, which means my trailer emergency brake is working properly. Now I'm going to test my hand brakes. Depress the clutch, put my foot on the brake pedal, release the parking brake, release the trailer emergency brake, apply the hand brake, move the foot back from the brake pedal, ease off the clutch. Truck should shake, not move, which means my hand brake is working properly. Now I'm going to test my foot brake. Depress the clutch, put your foot on the brake pedal, low gear, release the parking brake, release the trailer emergency brake, ease off the clutch, drive 10 to 15 feet. Now take your hands off the steering wheel, depress the clutch and the brake. Control. My truck stopped in a straight line, which means my foot brake is working properly. If it had moved side to side, I have 4 problems. Low air pressure in the front tires, steering problem, suspension problem, and brake problem. Now I'm going to continue on to my engine off test. Make sure I have 100 to 120 psi. Since I don't, I'm going to wait for the air pressure to build up. Okay, so now the air pressure is between 100 and 120 psi. I'm gonna depress the clutch, put the truck in low gear, turn off the engine, ease off the clutch, turn the key back on to the on position. I'm gonna start with applied air pressure test. I'm gonna release the parking brake, release the trailer emergency brakes. I'm gonna wait for the hissing sound to stop. Okay, so the hissing sound has stopped. I'm gonna apply the foot brake, hold the brake pedal for 1 minute. I should not lose more than 4 psi in a combination vehicle and 3 psi in a straight truck in 1 minute. Okay, now I'm going to continue on to fan down 1 test. Fan down 1 test, I'm going to pump the brake pedal. Before I get to 60 psi, my red light and a buzzer should come on, indicating electrical low air pressure warning device is working properly. Okay, now I'm going to continue on to fan down 2 test. I'm going to pump the brake pedal between 45 and 20 psi. My trailer emergency brakes should pop off. Between 20 and 40, my trailer parking brakes should pop off. Trailer emergency brakes pop off before the tractor parking brake is to prevent jackknife. Okay, now depress the clutch, put the truck in neutral, turn the key off, take it out, put it in your pocket. I am done with my in-cab inspection.